range. Cunningham outside. Buries it down low. And now it's just a 4-point Magic lead. And here are the Magic now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's McGrady. He buries it from 3. 13 points in the game.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. .103 left in the third. Outside Schroeder. Hardaway on the wing. Beasley for 3. Fires in the triple.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. McGrady grabs a miss. Orlando leading by 6. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Pass to Turkoglu. Let's go with a 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Durant in the high post. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Durant's got 5 now.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Here's Howard. Blocked! And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dwight Howard really making a difference here.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Orlando ahead.
51.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Magic leading by 4. Here's McGrady. Here he goes. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the stripe.
It's both from the stripe. Now here's Schroeder. To the inside. Out to Beasley. Here's Holland. Down low. Outside Schroeder. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Got a piece of it. And they're running. Here's Hardaway. Outside O'Neal. Pass to McGrady. Back to O'Neal. Tries it from 16. Nice move. It's good. And Orlando leads by 8. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Magic.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And that one's good. Stewart.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Hardaway. Down low. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
To the wing, right side. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And they go to the intentional foul. So for the Pistons. Orlando calls timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Orlando calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks it from distance.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's McGrady with the drive. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Back to Cunningham. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Howard. Back to O'Neal. Duren with a rebound. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Cunningham. Hardaway grabs the board. Magic leading by 6. Anderson for 3. Drains the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Harris a screen. Out to Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Duren. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Duren the screen. Puts up a 3. Harris misses. Howard inside. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Orlando calls timeout. That free throw good from Cunningham. 1:11 left in the final quarter. Magic leading by 8. Pass to Howard. Hardaway on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. McGrady's shot is off. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Duren with the bucket.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Thompson, first personal foul. Team second.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to McGrady. Now Anderson. Beyond the arc. Duren with the rebound.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Here's Ivy. Oh, he nails it!
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths.
Timeout, timeout.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 6. Your thoughts, guys?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Doesn't go that time. And so Orlando takes the win. They